All right. Let's see. First of all, right now, I have to admit people. Maybe let me make somebody as a co-host so you can please keep admitting people. Let me see who I can make. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Who's those participants? Stacy, could I make you the
Sure.
co-host? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. What did I do? Okay. So Stacy, you can sort of just admit people as they come along.
Sure.
Okay, we are 3 minutes past. We already have 27 people. So that's terrific. We sent out invite to, as I said, about 180 odd people. It's a large program. So we'll have a lot of people joining. I thought, let the fun begin, right? Even if you can't join in Copenhagen, let the fun begin here. And of course, we can sort of, admit people to the family. So let's see. I started recording. We'll just start with introductions. Okay, just who I am, where am I from, and what I, what's my association, what do I like, or what's my area of interest, just within 30 seconds. Okay, not long, so that we can just have go around. And after that, I will have a couple of first, I'll share with you the advanced program if you want to know who's presenting when. So, because right now you all know what your session is at, but we can learn about the entire MSR program. I can go through all of that in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then we can have um, I have a couple of requests around volunteering and helping promote the family group family. How do we are already at, 2 weeks ago we were at 500 followers on LinkedIn. Today we are at 635. And at this rate, we should be 1,000 before AOM and then probably 2,000 by the end of this year. And so that is part of fun is being in a growing family. Part of fun is in the doing great job, in terms of what we're doing. And so, without much additional time, I let me introduce myself. My name is Anil Maheshwari. Some of you, most of you would have seen my name at the end of the emails inviting you and as a program chair. And I'm at Maharishi International University in Fairfield, Iowa, and I'm a professor of management and information systems. My interest is in consciousness-based leadership, and this year, I don't have any submission here as program chair. I'm not allowed to. But and a fun fact about me is that first is I ran a marathon 20 years ago. But another one is I just went to Mount Kailash last year, which was nice pilgrimage, and it's just making me wonder why the heck am I here at every level. But we'll discuss that. That's part of spirituality, of sort of growing yourself. So with that, let me just first of all let me start with the leadership team that who I know is here or in the past leadership, and then we'll go to a membership as you pick up. So let me start with Joan. Joan is the chair of MSR this year. Joan, please go ahead, quick intro, and then maybe after that, Payal, are you there? Payal is not there. Maybe Stacy as the past chair. Maybe then you can go next, and then we'll go. And Charlie. So Joan, Stacy, Charlie, and then we'll go with others as they come along. Joan, please go ahead.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joan Marcus. I'm the current chair of MSR for another month and a half, 2 months. It's been a joyride. I am originally from Suriname, South America, but I have been serving in America, California, at Woodbury University for the last 27 years. My research areas are spirituality in the workplace, but also leadership, especially with a focus on awakened leadership. And I am sorry that I'm not going to Copenhagen this year, given the political circumstances in the US, but I will be presenting in other ways for sure, and I will be there in spirit. Over to Stacy.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm on my phone here. My name's Stacey Chappell. I am in Vancouver Island in Canada, and I have served as on the leadership track for MSR and been involved in MSR for, I guess, 15 years now, and was previously pretty involved in running the retreat. I am attending Copenhagen, looking forward to seeing you all there. And yeah, I've got my research looks at it's a wide range, but I think the two biggest streams are around some pedagogies, teaching pedagogies. Over to you, Charlie.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you all early to Copenhagen. My name's Charlie Tackney. I'm an associate professor emeritus at Copenhagen Business School, and we are getting ready for your presence, I suppose, although happily they don't let me have anything to do with any preparations because what can academics do in terms of serious preparation? I study employment relations and also theology of the workplace as a consequence. Who's next?
And Charlie's also a former
Yes,
chair
went through
of
the,
and to the leadership track.
Stacy told me what to do, and then she became leadership chair herself.
All fun. So few of us are here. We'll all, Charlie will be there, Stacy will be there. We'll miss Joan. But let's go. Whoever wants to go, maybe in the order you joined, is that okay? Rajiv, and then maybe Poonam, Anandita, Vrinda, because on my screen I can see in the order in which you guys joined, if it's okay.
Sure,
And
yes.
please, while you're 1 second, I told others, please, by the end of your name, if you can put comma, which country you're joining from, that'll be great. So others can remember that. Yeah, go ahead, Rajiv.
Thank you. My name is Rajiv. I live in this experimental township called Auroville in India. Basically, it's a crucible of sorts in many ways. Really excited to be a part of a growing community of people who are looking to bring in matter and spirituality together in day-to-day practice. Engineer turned OD consultant. I've part of two organizations called Vitambara and Tao, and I closely work with Raghu Anantanarayanan, who many of you would have met in the last conference. Yeah, really excited to be here and share our journeys. My current area of interest is particularly around looking at organizations with a heart, which also bring in dimensions of measurement, which are non-capitalistic, decolonized ways of looking at progress. Yeah, so really excited to be there and meeting everyone. Thanks.
Thank you. Poonam?
Hello, everyone. Namaste. I'm from India. I'm from Bangalore. I'm working at Chanakya University as an associate professor. And my area of specialization is organizational behavior. And also, I have done my postdoctorate in Indian knowledge systems. And I am Bangalore, and I'm more into spirituality and management. I'm also a yoga trainer, meditation practitioner. I conduct yoga sessions for my students, and as well as teach management also. And I integrate OB and management principles with ancient Indian scriptures, and that is where my expertise lies. And I'm more into meditation and spirituality. And looking forward for this AOM meeting because this is the first time I'm joining. I'm very excited. I don't know how to express my emotions. And thank you so much for considering me your family member. Thank you so much.
Terrific. Before I go to Nandita, let me see, Fiery, you were earliest, yeah.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Fiori Adhena from Sweden. I'm a PhD candidate in Jönköping International Business School. So I'm really excited so much because it's just my first time to be here, and also it's the community as I see it is welcoming. So I'm so happy and eager, like looking forward for the conference date. The topic that I'm working on now, like the paper that I submitted for this is entrepreneurial legitimacy in the context of hybrid organizations, where hybridity is in religious organizations, monasteries in Ethiopia. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hear what constructive comments I could find from you all and develop my paper. Yeah, thank you.
Very good, very good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Especially new first timer. Anandita.
I'm Anandita from India. I'm a research scholar working with my guru and guide, Professor Bhavuk, DPS Bhavuk from Hawaii University. This is my first time that I will be presenting my paper with my guide in AOM also. It's my first conference as a researcher. It's mixed emotions. I'm nervous and I'm also excited. Apart from that, our research area, we are into culture. We are doing indigenous knowledge system. We specialize in working. Sir specializes in working with indigenous knowledge system. So I'm working on gratitude from Indian knowledge perspective. That's my research thesis that I'm working on with Sir. And we are also presenting a paper on gratitude from indigenous knowledge system. And apart from that, I love reading and traveling. So yes, I'm very excited and I'm also equally nervous. Thank you for being so welcoming. And Anil sir, you have been over emails very kind to reply to all my small questions. Humble gratitude. Thank you so much, everyone.
Oh, we're so glad to have you. Okay, Brinda, next please.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Brinda Khattar. I'm from India. And I am currently a PhD scholar at IIM Mumbai. I work under the guidance of Professor Upasana Agarwal. And my topic is entrepreneurial scaling, specifically looking at leadership and HR systems in growing ventures. However, a very special and passionate interest is in women's entrepreneurship and spirituality, and that's what brings us. And when I say us, it's me and Upasana ma'am here, because we have done some fairly exciting work around there. So first time in the MSR division, so excited, and thank you for being so welcoming.
You're most welcome. Glad to have you here. And
thank you.
Let's see, Vineet.
Hello, everyone. Namaste. I'm joining from India, and I'm a joint PhD candidate at Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, and La Trobe University, Australia. And as part of my doctoral work, I'm recontextualizing psychological capital, the popular construct in positive organizational behavior in the context of remote work, because now with the advancements in technology, remote work has just become prevalent. And other than that, I am also interested in higher education, especially the student learning outcomes. But I take the positive psychology approach to study those concepts. And I feel humbled and pleased to meet you all. Looking forward to connect with you. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Vineet. Dr. Bhatnagar, Vikas Rai Bhatnagar. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am from India. Initial career with the Indian Army, 18 years with the corporate, and then I was a professor of general management and chairperson of doctoral program with the Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management. Currently, I have my own action research firm. My broad research area is humanizing organization. I have been presenting since 2021. But in person last year in Chicago, and this time I would be presenting a professional development workshop, Work as Dharma, Elevating Consciousness and Agency Beyond Conventional Work Orientation. That is the topic of my professional development workshop. I look forward to meeting you all and learning from each one of you. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you. Barbara?
I'm from South Africa, and I'm an honorary research affiliate at the University of Cape Town. I'm also interested in humanizing the workplace, and I do that both through the practical application of Ubuntu, which is an African philosophy, and also through a methodology that integrates music and reflection as a form of spiritual embodiment. I'm so happy we're gathering here, and I look forward to meeting all of you in Copenhagen.
Terrific. Thank you. Winston?
Hi, good day, everyone. My name is Winston Mohammed. I'm originally from the Caribbean island of Trinidad and now at Maharishi International University, so I know Anil very well. And in fact, he was my inspiration for doing this paper and encouraged me so much to get involved with AOM. At first, I wasn't excited about doing it, but now I am totally overjoyed, and especially looking to the privilege of being in your esteemed and privileged company when I get to Copenhagen and to learning from everyone of you as much as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Winston. And Soumya?
Hello, everyone. I am Shaumo Datta, fourth year doctoral student of IIT Bombay. My research area is Raja Yoga and socially responsible decision making. One second. I with MSR last 4 years, and with this meeting, I want to invite everyone 4 days away a beautiful MSR event, MSR retreat. And if anyone are not registered till now, I request to register, and you can see the full agenda in our website. So I hope this program is successful with your presence. So thank you.
Excellent. Excellent. So thank you, Soumya, for bringing that out. We have a retreat, practice retreat, like Stacy was talking about. She used to manage the retreat. Now we have it virtual. It's on the 12th, so it's coming up in 4 days. Full agenda has been available on MSR Connect, on LinkedIn, and I think, Soumya, if you can post the LinkedIn link here in the chat, anybody who has not seen it can click and please register and please join that. Many of us will present some fantastic, consciousness development and spiritual practices there. So thank you very much. Let's go. Nelson?
Good morning, everyone. I am a professor of entrepreneurship at the University of Virgin Islands, but currently I am working out of a small village near Bogota, Colombia. I will be presenting on the retreat on June 12th, and I also was PDW was accepted for the conference in Copenhagen. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Nelson. Let's see, Teoko.
My name is Toyoko Sato. I'm joining from Copenhagen, and I will do PDW with Charles Tackney. And also, I will present my paper, scholarly paper in management history about Japanese management practice, merger and acquisition. And my special area is organizational aesthetics and strategies. And also, I am very interested in discourse analysis. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Teoko. Sue, and then Danny, and then Anmol.
Good morning, everyone from Minnesota. Nice to see everyone, and I'm excited about Copenhagen. I will be there and presenting with Toyoko and Charlie, and looking forward to that. My area, I just completed my first year in my PhD, so I'm still a PhD student, but also a graduate instructor at the University of Minnesota. And my area of research is around spiritual intelligence and the accessibility of that. for leaders to develop capacity to navigate complex situations. So it is a blessing to be here, and very looking forward to seeing you all in person in Copenhagen. Thank you.
Excellent. Danny?
Hi, everyone. My name is Danny Sandra. I'm based in Belgium, and my research area is spiritual leadership, spirituality, and entrainment in organizations. And I will be facilitating a workshop at the conference in Copenhagen. So really look forward to that. I'm an adjunct professor at the IESEG School of Management in France. So looking forward to all of you.
Excellent. Thank you. Danny's also holding a monthly MSR monthlies. The next one is coming up on the 18th. I think that's a Wednesday. So Danny, if you don't mind, also post a little link there for those who, such as a reminder, they can register. That be another place for you to learn and share also your research at some point. Lots of discussion, lovely discussion happens there. Thank you, Danny, for doing all that stuff. And he's also a tech master. The system, this whole thing won't run without Danny. Anmol, please go ahead.
Yeah, hello everyone. I hope I'm audible. So I am a final year doctoral student at AOM Ahmedabad, India. So my research area basically lies in around mindfulness and contemplative wisdom traditions to effectively deal with stress and suffering. So I'll be presenting in this year's AOM conference in Copenhagen. Last year also I presented, but in a different division. It was in TIM division. So looking forward to meet everyone and get your invaluable feedback and make some good memories. Thank you.
Absolutely. That'll be a great experience. Okay. Thanks, Tian.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tian Yuan. I'm a associate professor at Mount St. Vincent University in Halifax, Canada. I have joined the Academy of Management MSR group, now a division, since 2021. And this year, I will be facilitating two symposiums and one PDW at Copenhagen. The topics will be on spiritual research paradigms and spiritual approach to management education. I look forward to seeing both old and new friends there in Copenhagen. Thank you.
Yeah. Certainly, you'll be seeing some old people like me, old friends like me. Anyway, just kidding. Kirti, you next, and then Roxana, and then Matthew. Go ahead, Kirti.
Hi, everyone. I'll stick to hi because good morning, good evening, depending on all of our time zones. And it's amazing to know, despite our all time zone differences, we're all here today. I'm Kirti Shukla. I work as OB professor in Nujal University, Gurgaon, India, working on workplace spirituality and self-leadership since last few years. And it's lovely to be a part of this. Thank you.
Roxanne?
Hi, I'm Roxanne. I'm from the UK. Lovely to meet everybody. I work as a lecturer at University of the Creative Arts, working with business and creative business and management students. I'm part of a PDW, so it's the first time at AOM, which has been organised by Ekaterina Inovova, and so really I feel she should be part of this to speak on behalf of that, but I'm really pleased to be part of that PDW, and we're looking at transforming mindsets and the power of art-based pedagogy and education for sustainability, and that's my research as well. Thank you.
Okay, you're most welcome. Looking forward to you, Roxanne, and Matthew, and then Lata.
Hi, I'm Matthew Sheep. I'm an Associate Dean and a Professor of Management at Florida Gulf Coast University in Fort Myers, Florida. I'll be in Copenhagen this year. Looking forward to seeing all of you. What I'm presenting there is a paper in my research. Biggest area of research is organizational paradox, but My paper I'll present there is pretty much the intersection of AI, agency, and lots of other things, but mostly AI and agency from a spirituality perspective, particularly in spiritually creative outcomes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Lata?
Yeah, hi. I think better to say hi because good morning, good evening, wherever we are. And wonderful to be here. I teach at SPJIMR Mumbai, and my major work is in the innovation pedagogies on learning environments, where we are looking at intersection between the models of Cole's model, the experiential learning model, but kind of linking it to the Gurukul system of India and trying to see how we could kind of create those learning environments where people could actually, participants and management students could grow, flourish in their environment, and also not only look at qualitative toolkit, but also the intrapersonal, and also the spirituality part. So that's the kind of learning environments. That's what my pedagogy innovations are. I've been working on it for many years now, and also presented in various conferences, including the AOM. But for this year, we are presenting the professional development workshop, and we are headed by Alina, and I'll write down her name here too, because she will definitely be taking this forward. And so the professional development workshop is on innovations in learning leadership for flourishing goals through responsible leadership. So we kind of a handful of people across the world who are trying to kind of see how we can intersection between Indian Gurukul systems to the Greek mythologies to the experiential learning that's going on. And that's what we are going to be presenting at Copenhagen.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Lata. And
Looking forward.
Larry, then Mehdi.
Yes, hi, my name is Larry Ebert, and I'm so happy to have found this group, and big thanks to Anil for your support and encouragement. I must say that I feel inspired by all the fascinating and important topics, and I teach leadership and innovation at two schools here in San Francisco. One is the University of San Francisco, the other is Golden Gate University. And I just feel like this array of topics that collectively we're covering is so important for the world right now. So I'll just slide that in there. My focus is on, current focus is on the intersection of AI and the workplace, but also on the creative arts, to Roxanne earlier, and did some research on that impact, but really looking at the impact of AI on critical thinking, creative thinking, and originality, and looking at new mindsets for adopting and incorporating AI into current practices. I'll be presenting a paper on a systems thinking mindset, as well as a PDW, co-presenting a PDW on that topic. And I look forward to meeting all of you or whoever's there. Thank you.
Thank you, and Larry. Let's go with Mehdi, and then Sajida. Yeah.
Thank you, Anil. I think early on I mentioned a few words. This year, I'm from Georgia, country, not Georgia state. Every year I'm attending this group, and Anil has been very supportive, and this group inspiring from a different country, different institution. We have two workshops this year at the AOM, and I appreciate the support that we got from this group. In Georgia now, I will be for a few years probably. We just started 3 degree programs, 1 year MBA, 2 years MBA, and 3 years PhD on sustainable business management. Personally, my own area is cultural values and sustainability. Pleasure to meet each and all of you and see most of you at AOM. Thank you, Anil, for your continued support.
Okay, thank you, Mehdi, and Sajida, and then Upasana after that. Yeah.
Good morning, sir, and good evening. And I'm really thankful to be part of this, and I'm really happy and super joyed that I cannot explain my feeling right now. The paper I'm going to present is about the leadership impact with respect to religiosity on the innovating or transforming the dark behaviors of and negative behaviors of dark personality. And apart from that, I'm the final year student of University of Lahore, and I am from Pakistan. And also, I'm teaching as a lecturer, visiting lecturer at National Textile University. Also, I am the engineer turned management scholar. So, and my wider area of research is on the AI and spirituality upon the leadership angle of the organizations. And I'm really thankful to all of you and Sir Neil, to you for guiding me and supporting me in many things like applying for visa and everything. And I'm super joyed and excited, and I will surely be present my paper.
Thank you, Sajida. Great to have you there. Upasna.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Upasna. I'm a faculty at IIM Mumbai. My area of work has been on women in leadership positions. At this stage, we are presenting a paper where we're looking at spirituality as a sense-making process, and that's the work that we will be presenting in the Copenhagen conference. Professor Ranil, thank you very much for bailing me out with the visa. Had you not stepped in the last minute, I think we wouldn't have been there. So thank you very much, and looking forward to meeting you in person. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you all for making the effort to join. Let's see. Megan, are you back? Otherwise, we go to Sunny. Sunny,
Okay,
hi.
my background is a little dark. I'm not sure whether you can see me or not.
You're very bright. Just
Yeah, okay. My name is Elise Very Bright. Very true. Hi, everyone. I'm Sunny. Before I say that I'm associate professor at Wittenberg University, USA, I want to say I'm MSR scholar and longtime advocate for this community. MSR group is truly home for me. A huge part of my identity, purpose, and scholarship has shaped in this community. So through the people, conversation, friendship, the care we show one another. None of other divisions are hosting anything like this, Anil. So we are ahead, and we're doing it for just building, collaborational social capital right here. So I'm grateful to be back virtually, meet with you all before we gather in Copenhagen. So this year, for me, that I'm excited to share that I'm chairing one paper symposium on decolonizing management, spirituality, and religion. So space we explore how we can challenge dominant narratives and open up some new pathways for inclusive spirit-centered scholarship. And also I'm presenting the paper on shamanism, which the paper explores how spiritual entrepreneurs like shamans gain legitimacy on, and also their spiritual foundations across traditional and modern contexts of our business society. So especially this project is very close to my heart, and I have a good friend who is a shaman, and she's a medium between the spirits and secular world, and I've been talking and working with her a lot for other projects. So I'm happy to bring her experiences to this paper and talk about it. Yeah, so I'm very much looking forward to meeting you all. Thank you so much for opening this space for all.
Wonderful, Sunny. Aurora.
Yes, hello everyone, and thank you for having me. It's great to see you all. Yes, I'm Aurora from Spain, but I lived for many years in Kazakhstan in Central Asia. I teach here at the Almaty Management University, and I'm right now also a PhD student at Universidad Complutense in Madrid, in Spain. My research interests are mostly responsible management education and how it's communicated in emerging markets economies, but also I'm very much interested in nomadic values for the global village. It's something that I'm starting to dive in, and yes, I will be there in Copenhagen. Very much looking forward to seeing you. This will be my second AOM conference, so I'm very, very excited and I'm happy to see you all. Thank you.
Excellent, Aurora. Let's see, Akira. and then Dan, and then Dino.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me well. Sorry I'm not able to be on video this morning. I am Akira, a final year PhD student at the University of Guelph in Canada. I will be presenting a collaborative paper I did with Professor Jamie Grumman, who is also a professor at this university, on near-death experiences and how the after effects impact people's work lives. So I am looking forward to presenting on that. It will be my first time at the Academy of Management conference. I've presented at other conferences, but really excited to be a part of this group and to learn more about the work that we are all doing in this space. Thank you, everyone. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, looking forward to your work. Thank you, Akira. And Dan, Nina, and then finally Megan has joined.
Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, I cannot turn on the camera. I'm Nina Sachalali from Georgia. We will participate in Copenhagen. And we are together working with Professor Mehdi Majidi. So we will represent Liberal Alliance and Together Gloomy. And we will have two workshops. One will be about cultural factors in sustainability. And another topic which will represent this will be social constructs of integrating sustainable development into educational system. Currently, my research topics are sustainability. I have defended my PhD studies in December, and I am at the same time an associated professor.
Excellent, Nino. Dan, you there? Stoic Dan?
Hello, this is Stoic Dan from Florida. I'm a public philosopher and I lecture in Stoicism and Buddhism and Taoism, and I co-wrote a paper with some people in the North America and South America, which will be presented at Copenhagen this year. It's my first time here, so I'm glad to hear all the other topics that deal with human flourishing and human spiritual transformation. And I look forward to hearing more about like some of the topics on the call today, like Ubuntu. I look forward to seeing you in Copenhagen.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Megan, are you there? Are you back? Okay, Megan said she had to step off for a while, and I think Violet said she would join 30-40 minutes late, so I think she should be joining any moment. But in any case, again, very, 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 very warm welcome to all of you for having joined on Sunday. And let's try to, first of all, just give everybody a round of applause for joining from all the parts of the country, of the world, sorry. And my first quiz question, we are all professors, right? We'd ask a quiz at the end of a session. How many countries are represented on this group? Take a quick guess, please. Everybody put in the chat. 13, 14, 16, 12, 15, 12, 16, 11, 12, 15. 3, who was 17? Maybe they were saying 13, 12 to 15. Okay, somewhere 12 to 15. The truth is somewhere between 12 to 15. We'll find out. Who is a PhD student? Can we give you an assignment? Vineet, Soumya? See if you can remember who did what and who said what. And certainly, Eddie, that was all in jest, but really, really delighted to have you all there. As I said, we are 35 people attending here. The invitation went out to about 180, 180 people, yeah. So that many people have either, whether single or co-author or something, presenters or in a workshop or paper or symposium. It'll be a very rich program. So would you like to see the program? The whole program? Or are you just happy with just knowing your own? Well, if you're here, you should get that, right? To get a feel for what's there. And let's take a few minutes. But before we do that, can I just also share with you the thing about, I made a post this morning, and I thought, how can we sort of make it productive for you all and also for MSR? Can you see this? Can you see my screen? Can anybody see my screen? Yeah. Yes. So this is the post I made just this morning, 2 hours ago. And I said, well, what happened here? Okay. I said, okay, this is about MSR group, right? And you see that this is the mission, these are the core themes, the key activities, publication support, recent innovations, engagement opportunities, and finally our values. So we're welcoming anybody and everybody to join, and we'll look forward to your comments, suggestions, what should be done, how things can be done better. So there's the link to the home. And so my one request would be if you can read this for those who are new, especially, but even if you're not new, if you can do that, then it'll be helpful in sort of promoting this thing. So or you can repost it. That'll be another way. It's okay if I just post the link on in the chat. So please take a I'll just join. Okay. Okay, so Payal, are you there?
Yeah, hello everybody.
Hello. We just finished introduction, so you're just in perfect timing, Payal. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm Professor Payal Kumar, living in Delhi but brought up in England and many other countries. And I was in the corporate sector for about 25 years. My last stint was as Vice President, Sage Publication Editorial. And I did my PhD later age in life, and I've now done 18 books, several papers, being more and more drawn into spirituality research. And I'm the MSR chair, and welcome to everybody who's online.
Yeah. In the Hari's chair, she's the PDW chair, so you would have received some of you would have notifications from Payal, some from me. So we're delighted to have you here again. And so one is I just sent out the link. If you could just please repost. If you think it's worth your effort to repost, that'll reach out to your network. As I said, we're growing very rapidly. In 2 weeks, we grew from 20%, 500 to 610. In like last 3 days, we've gone to another sort of 5%. So I'm hoping we'll have a very large number of membership even as we the family will grow. And this is truly a family. I think Sunny said it right. There is no other division that does something like this. When I first went to the conference in 2016, I felt it was home, and it's been like that. Before that, my division was CTO, what's now called CTO or OSIS. I'm also an engineer, turned management professional. So I was in the sort of tech side of it, but then this is really home, and this is such a joy to be here. We really talk about stuff of the heart, of our consciousness, the higher level of existence, etc. Sunny, thank you for all the hearts. Sunny is really heartful, and so delighted to have you here. Now we can. So that's one thing. Second is if you need volunteers at Copenhagen, and whoever can volunteer, sort of in terms of promotion of the thing, like creating, posting on LinkedIn. Like my goal is at the end of the conference, like we have 57 papers organized in 13 sessions. We have 28 PGW workshops. We have 10 symposia. We have 10 posters. We have some MSR wide sessions, the MSR Friends, MSR Social, MSR Business Event, MSR Plenary, and like that. So from that, I think 100 is not a big number, right? 180 people. And somebody posts this, somebody posts that. So one of the things we want is everybody should include that one hashtag, so that it'll be easier to find. It's AOM MSR 2025. I'll just show you. Again here. So you can see it. It's also here, so you can see it. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Can you see this here? AOM MSR 2025. So this will be common hashtag for everything that's posted around MSR activities leading up to, during the conference, and after the conference, right? Everybody loves to post pictures. Everybody loves to post summary of the events in real time or later or end of the day. Ideally, 2 hours after the session, you should be able to just post a summary of it and put AOM MSR 2025. Some of the people who will not be able to attend conference, for whatever reason, logistical reasons, at the back home, they can sort of repost the stuff to the MSR handle, and that will sort of give everybody wide coverage from the MSR handle. So you'll get to go wide, and then it'll sort of begin to develop a corpus of sharing, because through AOM MSR 2025, everybody can find what you posted or what you learned. And so that I'll come to that, what is expected when you write a little post, and hopefully we can provide a little template in which sort of you include some key details. So that is one thing. Second, so volunteers. And so that, I think second thing was promotion. So which I just mentioned. So volunteers and promotion are two main things. Let me just share with you, if it's okay, the program, so you can take a look at what is happening. Let me see. Oh, not this one, but maybe where was that? Oh, hold on, no, not here. Excusez-moi. 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 Where is that? It was open somewhere here. Okay, let me open again. Okay, here it was. Oh, no, what is that? Hold on. Okay, here it is. Let me share this. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yeah. So this is the program at a glance, and I can share more details. So now I will be reaching early, but we'll talk about logistics in a moment. But let's say this is the overall program. It begins on Friday morning. Every morning there's a meditation at 7 to 8. So you will see it on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, every day. And then session times will begin actually around 8:30. Then there'll be whatever 75-minute session, then 10 o'clock, then 11:30. This somehow got posted like this, but and then 2 o'clock and 3:30 and something like 4. I don't know why these are a little bit off, but in any case, these are the timings. Somewhere there'll be 2 sessions next to each other. Somewhere it'll be just 1 session, but I think on the 4 o'clock there's only 1. So Friday and Saturday are PDWs only, and Sunday also, some on Sunday. So these are all professional development workshops. So you can see where yours is. And if you guys want, I can send this draft to you all. Or you just put the email in the chat. I will be glad to put that. And then Saturday, again, you see that the morning meditation from 7 to 8. And then you have this PDWs. And then there is a couple of things for those who are new. You see this here? 25116. Saturday morning at 8:30, the Junior Scholars Mentoring and Networking. So junior meaning you're a PhD student, or let's say emerging scholars, the new scholars, if you're absolutely fresh out of PhD, same thing. So you can go into that meeting. We'll have some little snacks also, I think. And and then this is the meeting where you can just network just among the junior scholars and have common issues. Okay. And then you have this bunch of there's some poster sessions. You can see what it says poster, one poster session. I don't know all the details. Somebody is asking whether how much time, etc. But I think you'll have a certain slot, and there'll be a location in which you'll put it up. Size details, etc. You will receive from AOM in a little while, but I'll try to get also. Another thing is we'll have another session, which is this idea for this, especially for those who are reactive in publishing. At 11 o'clock on Saturday, we'll have MSR research journals. What that means is that these are journals, JMSR, Editor-in-Chief Catherine Pavlovich will be there, plus editors from 3 to 4 other journals who are kind of closely affiliated and are interested in our stuff. I think one is entrepreneurship, relationship, etc. They will be there, and there'll be a nice discussion of what it takes to publish in those journals. So aspiration to publish in this journal, then you should all love to publish in there, so that it'll be there. And other than that, you can see your own session will be here at different time, right? And there'll be some posters and this and that. As I said, you don't just slowly, I'll go through it, but we can also send it to you particularly. Now here you see that this is again Sunday morning meditation, and there's this is symposium, a JS is symposium, and this is PDW. So you can see there are a couple of things here. 10, 15, these two will begin, like a poster and a sort of a session here on happiness and harmony, and like that. So these are session titles. These are not individual papers. These are like whatever papers will be part of session, somewhere where they're papers. Like practice for purposeful partnership. I think this is a paper session like that. So your session will be in one of those if you have paper. And then on what happens on so every morning, Sunday also, you will have meditation. On Sunday evening, we'll have what's called MSR and Friends, where we will have visitors from other divisions invited, some of the leaders from there, etc. So they could be sitting on round tables. You can discuss what's happening in area of interest, wherever they're coming from. And you're welcome to invite your friends from other divisions to come here and understand us and explain to their stuff, so we can understand their stuff too. So that is a fun session. I think you will enjoy that. I think this one has been moved to 3:30. Sorry, this was by mistake here. I've already made a correction. So nothing against MSR and Friends. You don't have to miss anything for that. Then again, Monday, there's meditation, and then there'll be paper sessions on gender identity, this and that. So there'll be 4 or 5 papers in each session. So you'll have about 10, 12 minutes to present, and then the session moderator will just keep the time like that. You have to finish in 75 minutes total. And the JS means like a symposium, joint symposium. See that here, symposia, and then paper sessions. Now, once you've done like till 3 or 3:30 or 5 o'clock, there'll be papers here. Then the big. Let me mute. Okay, so then the big session is MSR wide session, which will be on a Monday evening. And I forgot to say Monday morning. Yeah, Monday morning is also Monday is a big day for MSR because all the workshops out of the way, some of the papers are out of the way. This is after the sort of much of activities happen. In the morning is MSR plenary. Plenary is kind of a keynote, if you think of. We'll have some guests who will present the theme. I think this year will be Dr. Dennis Heaton from our own university. He'll talk about spiritual turn and management. We might have another speaker, but maybe just him. And then we'll have a rich discussion on consciousness, spirituality, and management, how it's a longer arc of things. And in the evening, we'll have MSR business meeting. This will be a fun time where we will present awards. We'll show what the team has done in the last year, what's the next team coming, who's the new elected person, etc. By the way, did I miss anyone in the introductions? I didn't see anybody that I missed, but anyway. And then right after that is social event, which will be a nice one. We'll have ice cream also there, and some food others. So food is always an attractor for academia, irrespective of geography, and I know that. And Tuesdays we've kept a little bit thin because people begin to start leaving. So in the mornings we'll still have meditation, but then we have this 4 sessions, including 4 paper sessions and one symposium. So that's kind of the program. There are minor changes here. So other than that minor changes, so still you should be able to look up to the overall program you will have access to and see what sessions you want to attend, build your own customized program, what you want to attend to. And then, but this is just a look ahead. So if you want it, then just write your email and say, okay, or just send me an email. I'll reply to all those who send me an email at aommsr.com. So I'll just reply to your email with this document. Okay, so that was that. Now, what are logistical questions? I'm arriving 2 days early. Some of our colleagues will not be able to come because of the visa reasons or whatever political reasons. So Payal and I will be there. I don't think Joan is coming, and I don't think Tom Cullum is coming, and Julia is not coming. So 2 of us will be there as office bearers. And so I'm coming 2 days early to be able to just get over the jet lag and know a little bit about Denmark and Copenhagen, to be of some help to anybody, and talk to AOM people if there are any kind of questions. I need to talk ahead of time. If you miss, don't miss your power charger, laptop charger, and stuff like that. But maybe I'll have some extra. The Denmark sort of the power plug adapters. Those are things people always forget they want, but they forget to bring. But try to get those things, like you're traveling to another place, you are sitting in a room in Copenhagen. And so now let me ask you, do you know when you're coming and where you're staying, all of your bookings made? Just raise your hand, or just electronically or by hand. Okay. Some of you are still working on it, right? That's okay. Yeah, thank you. So just keep working. As someone said, if you need anything, document for the visa people or something like that. I mean, AOM has streamlined stuff, so it should be okay. But if you need any kind of help on that, I would be glad to just affirm that you're coming and all that stuff. And whenever you're coming, I'm staying at the Crown Plaza Hotel. Thank you, Sunny. I'm coming at the Crown Plaza Hotel, which is where the meditations will be held. Another big hotel is the Marriott, where a lot of people will be staying, which is right next to the conference. And they are both very close to the airport, and actually not so far from the city also. So hopefully there'll be some time
So just to add, Anil, that it's the first time that I mean, number one, is being held out of America. That's creating its own problems. But secondly, that it's all in one conference center. Because usually we have to kind of run around 4 or 5 different hotels. So I'm pretty sure we'll find each other.
Yeah. At the end of the 5 days, either we'll be great family or we'll be sick of each other, or both. So we'll see each other. Oh, I saw you. Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm hoping that. Okay, Matthew, anyone who has to leave, that's fine. It's being recorded. We'll send to the whole group so they can listen to this. And some of you might feel that they missed this thing, but at least they will know these many friends, right? And who's coming from where. Okay, first of all, Vineet and Soumya, did you count the number of countries? What's the correct answer?
I tried, but I don't have the adequate data because not everybody has not everybody has mentioned the country.
Not from here, but they were talking. Didn't you? Oh, you didn't hear that time. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Somewhere between
maybe
12
Soumya
and
has
15.
some answer.
12 to 15, I think that's what
I think I counted 12, Anil.
Okay, you counted 12?
I'm not sure if we have someone from Belgium here. I think
Yeah, we have Danny from Belgium here. Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was in France.
Okay, what are the countries? Why didn't you list it? Since you have listed down, what are the countries?
Let's see. We've got Canada, US, UK, India, Spain, Belgium, Denmark, Australia, Kazakhstan, South Africa, Georgia,
Sweden, and Pakistan.
There we go. So now we have 14.
Anybody else? Trinidad.
Yes, Trinidad. Yes. Although I'm from from an American university, I'm from Trinidad, in the Caribbean.
Okay, 14. You have 14 and a half. Okay. 15, somewhere 14 to 15. So that's good. So that's a pretty good number. The truth was between 12 to 15. So there you go. Sort of, you've got family. And Colombia. Nelson is from Colombia. So 15 and a half, 15 plus, if you count, yeah. That's sensible. So this is a wide family. In fact, this is the joy. You will be, yeah, and UK is already there. Okay, thank you. And you have to leave. Anybody who has to leave is fine. Now, if you have any question, I'll be glad to answer. I asked for 90 minutes thinking that you would be there. I want to talk about the promotion part, how you can help, and who wants to volunteer with the promotion. It's very important. This family has been grown from, for the last 25 years by efforts of a lot of people. So if you want to, please just at my AOM.MSR address, if you can just email me, say, okay, I would love to volunteer. And this is my strength, how I can do with promotion of the community. You can repost stuff, you can post your own stuff, you can do graphical design. Now, one of the ideas that it's been, and it'll take me a minute or two to describe, so please listen carefully. What you've seen is there is you've seen some little graphics, right, with our pictures of some people and some comment and that's what the session we're doing for the colloquium earlier. Now with the leadership, what do you call, Sami, what are you doing that practice thing, retreat, right? So we are thinking that we can generate that kind of template of kind of a plate for everybody with your names in there, right? Let's say, just take any example, right? I know Upasana and Brinda and a couple of, just the two of you, right, presenting the paper. But who else is there in that session? We can take names of all the 5, 10 people and then say, okay, there's a session here. These are the papers. Please come and attend. Or if you have PDW, these are the 3 people, 4 people, and then we can take faces and then put like that. So anybody who has to leave, that's fine. So this is what we are looking for to be able to create. And now we have team to be able to do that it's done before. So if you're interested, then you just reach out to, again, to me first of all, and I'll forward to the people. They can help you create that. And we are thinking we'll have a system to upload your mugshot and whatever details are there. Oh yeah, go ahead, Charlie. And Charlie is a local Copenhagen. But let me finish that thing. So that is the idea, that we will all have some kind of a graphic ahead of time going into the conference. Every program would have been promoted. And then you can reply to that or create a new post saying, hey, I was glad to present a paper in this particular session on, whatever, religion and faith and entrepreneurship, let's say. And then I was with 5 people. We presented this, but Mr. X presented, Ms. Y presented, Mr. Z presented, Mr. X, and then say this is what my findings were. And then you just put that hashtag AOM MSR 2025. Okay, so everybody should post that way, and I'll just maybe remind you now again, but and maybe another time I'll remind. But the idea is that we must use that hashtag AOM MSR 2025. Everybody clear on that? You okay with that, doing it, right? Just so that it's just some consistency for us to gather. Yeah, Barbara, you can leave. Everybody who can leave is fine. So that is the idea. Now let me open to Charlie. Charlie, you want to share something about the nature of, and Toyoko, you also there, both of you. What does it mean to live or be in Copenhagen?
Sure. This is very brief. I've already posted in the chat a link to the official Copenhagen Metro map. And if you look at the map, you'll see that Bella Center is kind of down on the Amager area. It's just a big empty field. There's nothing there except Bella Center. But it's a very straight run on M1 line into downtown Copenhagen. So if you found a hotel and you know about that, then the trick will be to get to the M1 line, which I think is in green. The metro is very easy to use. It's user-friendly. People are quite willing to help you if you get lost. I don't have a whole lot to say about that. The only thing to add is that if you're not on the M1 line, but you're in another station, you'll probably face the prospect of having to change trains, and it could take a while. I don't know what the Academy says the run is, but figure 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And it is, for those of us who are Academy veterans, it is a bit unusual to have to travel out to the academy from the city instead of running around between hotels. But Bella Center is really big, and there'll be plenty of chances to get lost inside. So I think that's it. If there's any particular questions, I'm happy to ask, but there's very limited hotel accommodations in Bella Center. So you're all going to be on a train, on the metro, which is safe, easy to use. I'm done. Thanks.
Thank you, Charlie. Toyoko, would you want to share something? What's your experience in Copenhagen, moving around, weather-wise, clothing-wise, fashion-wise?
Well, I don't know what to say, but of course we are in Scandinavia, so it's, you know, like colder than India. And then we are in very simple kind of place. And so maybe fashion-wise, you don't need to think a lot. You know, you can be whatever you like to.
Yeah, clothing in Copenhagen, realize that everyone here commutes on a bicycle. Just the whole population is on a bike. And one consequence of that is all of the clothing is basically aimed at getting rained on. Because that's the other fun part about Denmark. There's never any bad weather here. There's just bad clothing. So expect rain, you may get sunburned. If you expect sunburn, you're going to get rained on. And it can get quite cold here, depending, or it could be unbelievably hot. So it's very entertaining weather site.
Okay, let me open up to questions on the logistic. Oh, food, vegetarian food. I think the thing is that those who are vegetarian, the food system is like, I mean, there'll be events in which we'll have food, catered food, like MSR, social business, etc. Stacey, I love that. You can speak to it. But in a moment, just let me finish that. So there'll be plenty of vegetarian food, I'm told. There'll be kiosk in which you can just buy the food like that. There'll be sandwiches, there'll be drinks, and there'll be like snacks. And in some of the events, we'll have this vouchers, which we'll distribute. And then that will allow you to buy those things. But that'll be for the select AOM MSR-wide things. So, but there'll be plenty of vegetarian food. And even for our social events, I've requested most of the items should be vegetarian so that it's enough for a lot of people to eat. But I think it'll be okay. And some little bit of challenge is always exciting when you're coming out to a new country. But you'll have a lot of family, a lot of friends there, so to help you out. Okay, Stacey, you want to say something about the tongue-in-cheek comments to be willing to gain a few pounds? No, I'm not ready for gaining a few pounds. I can donate it to somebody who wants it. Okay, let's open to questions. Any questions, any comments from what you've heard, how you feel? How you feel? Do you feel comfortable about AOM, MSR, about the conference, about travel, about you will be presenting? Any questions? Obviously, you can write to me later, but if you have. And who's volunteering? So just raise your hand, first of all, before you even have questions. How many are volunteering? Just raise your hands. Nelson, Rajiv, Poonam. Anybody else? Oh, Sani. Okay. And Arantha. Please, if you could, each one could just email me a one-liner on reply. That way I'll not forget. That way we'll give you sort of tremendous opportunities to be like bumblebees, to meet with other people, hurt people, you know, and Charlie beautifully said there'll be plenty of opportunities to get lost in Bella Center. It's such a big field. So whoever sort of moved around a little bit more can guide people to the right. The numbers are, you know, what is it called? C and B and A, like whatever that halls are, and within that levels and all the stuff. Very, very cryptic numbers. Unlike, you know, in the US, you're like a Jackson room or a Mississippi room or something like that. It's all absolute, like totally efficient numbers. Yeah. Okay, so let's see who wants to. Okay, but finding a hotel, that's one. Okay, what else? Anybody else, based on what we've discussed here? Any comments, questions, or appreciation for what you saw here? Yeah, please, John, go ahead.
I think Anindita had a question for Charlie, so please go ahead first.
Okay, please go ahead.
Thank you so much. Charlie, I wanted to understand how far is Crimswedge 29 from Bella Center? Is it on the M1 route that you just mentioned?
I'm sorry, where's the place?
KRIMSVEJ 29 2300. So I've booked a bread and breakfast there.
I'm not sure I can get that from what you said. Let's see, can you?
Let me message you. I'll just
Sure.
message you.
I can.
I
I'll put
messaged
my.
you.
Okay, I can put my email. Yep, hold on.
Yeah, best is that just email Charlie and Charlie is extremely helpful, and be ready for his interesting sense of humor too.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing.
Charlie, why don't you just post your email ID, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I will. I'll do
then
that.
everybody can. Okay, Joan, you want to say something?
Oh, I actually briefly wanted to thank everybody for being here because I will not be able, as I mentioned earlier, to be at Copenhagen. It's unfortunate because I had already reserved my hotel and everything, but then I honestly got some cold feet given the developments politically in the country. So I hope that you're not only, especially those of you who are attending for the first time, the AOM annual meeting, that you will get such a great vibe that you will decide to next year also join when AOM will have its conference. I believe it will be in Pennsylvania, right? And then hopefully we will meet each other there. We can also meet at the different events that we have online, because we will definitely continue to have research colloquia. We have a virtual retreat coming up on Thursday, which Somia mentioned earlier. So please keep in touch with MSR, because as you already gathered now, we're a family, and it's a warm family. So I want to thank especially also Anil and Payal for this unique opportunity that is given today to all of us to hear about the logistics, to volunteer, and to become a more intrinsic part of MSR. And don't forget to check the LinkedIn page and, be actively. This is the way that we grow. MSR struggled a long time as just an interest group. I shouldn't say struggled, because we were happy as an interest group, but we're very proud of now being a full-fledged division of the Academy of Management, and we want to grow, and it's in your hand to help us grow. So please do so. Thank you so much for listening to me.
If I could just add, Anil, with your permission, and exactly what Joan has said, that, over the past few years, if somebody's new to MSR, our predecessors have done tremendous amount of work to get us from an interest group to a division, a lot of work. I can't even describe how much they've been through. And the MSR was earlier not taken very seriously, that there is good level research going on to do with religion and spirituality and management. So, hopefully now with the leadership group, we're trying to take it to the next level, increase membership, as Anil keeps saying, publicize it a bit more because it's more social media friendly. And, but I must give credence to our predecessors for bringing us up to this level. I just wanted to say thanks.
And we're also open to ideas. If you have any other ideas, one of the things that I tried to introduce this year was small talks, called the mindful moments, MSR mindful moments. So if you have anything, a brief presentation that you would like to record and then have us share after review, of course, with the larger publication, the larger public, we do have an MSR YouTube channel. And so these are then timeless presentations that we can facilitate. So any idea that you may have, any participation that you envision, let us know. Please, email Anil, email Payal, email myself. We have some other people in the leadership team that are not here. Tom Colham is one, and Julia Storberg Walker is the direct past chair. We're all really very much willing to accommodate your journey as a scholar. We have a lot of publication opportunities too. I know that Payal has projects, I have projects, Anil has projects. So if you want to, if you're still in the process of wanting to become a published author, contact us. We have ample ways to assist you. That's what families do.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, it's a family thing, and let's see who else has any question, comments?
And I just wanted to say a big thank you. Of course, as it's already said, that it's one of the rare occasions that I've seen that so much of effort has been put in to make us feel wanted and cared for, right from the hotels we are staying to the food that we are eating. I think it's a phenomenal effort and a very, very warm gesture. So really looking forward to be part of this community and to support in whichever way we can in the times to come. So thank you very much, everyone, and we look forward to meeting you there.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate that kind words. Oh, one more thing, logistically, please wear walking shoes. I'm told there's a lot of walking there, right, Charlie? It's a walking town. Most European towns are walking towns. So get comfortable shoes so you can sort of walk back and forth. You don't have to take train, yeah. Or even if you can come close by the train, you have to walk a lot. And within Bella Center.
Stacy mentioned to me privately that the metro is far easier to use than I may have perhaps made it sound. But I did see also a query about hotels. I've never stayed in a hotel here, and I really don't know them. We just moved in from Japan. And I've put this in the chat function, and it's come up from other friends. If there's and I'll mention it, if you've got mobility issues, trouble walking, stuff like that, finding a hotel near the M1 line would limit the amount of walkabout that you'd have to do in terms of changing trains and things.
And yeah, so let me also say this is something people make mistake occasionally, that AOM is not just about learning stuff. Like it is as important as it is that you want to sort of 1 second, Stacey, I'll come to you, but spend a lot of time in networking. This is where you will feel more comfortable. The discussions will go deep. And just from my own experience, I wanted to attend something, and then suddenly, like, I'm come out of the previous session, I run into a conversation, and then the conversation continues for a whole hour. I've not regretted. Never once have I regret, not in this AOM, not in other conferences. Please use this time to develop some deep understanding, deep connections. Some people, whether that the relationship goes further or not, but that will sort of give you the comfort that I know what this place is all about. So do take the time to network. Definitely attend people's sessions. And, the other thing is that AOM, AOM is a big jungle. It's got 26 divisions. Stick to your knitting. If you're going to attend one session from each of the session, you'll be completely confused. You say AOM is absolutely bunkum. I've tried doing from even 3-4 divisions, and it just becomes very confusing. Try to stick to MSR or 1 or 2 at best. You try to attend to everything. That's not possible. There are close to about 2,500 sessions during this 5 days. You'll be lucky if you can attend 25. That's kind of a lot, 5 each day, but in the morning, evening. So try to attend the meditation sessions that will set you in also. And any which way you can volunteer for that, that'll be great. But certainly sort of stick to the family that, and certainly from experience of all of us, at least first year, since you're coming with MSR, stick with the MSR, get to know some of us. That way you will not feel lost. You will feel a sense of connection. Like 2 years later, 3 years later, you might want to say, okay, I'm into technology and there's the TIM division, OSIS division, this division, etc. But try to stick close, and then that way you will have some sense of sort of cohesion of what it is. Okay, so that is one, just want to inform you that it's a huge thing. It's a huge thing. Okay, thank you. Stacy, and then Tad.
Yeah, thanks, Anil. So maybe just a couple of comments. One, I went to Copenhagen a long time ago as a student, and it's a very modern, safe city. I think it's the safest city I've ever been in. So I remember when I came back to Canada, there was a story about a Danish family leaving their baby outside of a store in New York, just parked in the stroller, and people thought this was child abuse, but it's normal in Denmark. It's so safe. People just park their babies outside the stores and go in. So you should feel safe. And yes, the water is good. It's a very modern, safe city. So thing is, it's very expensive. So you might want to put in the chat if you're willing to share a hotel room, and if you're single or if you're coming with family or whatever. But if you wanted to connect with each other and self-organize to share a hotel room, that's not a bad idea. I think Anil's advice, if you're coming to AOM for the first time, I remember the first time I went and I didn't do what he said. I looked through the entire massive program and I just was exhausted. And thank goodness I went to the MSR retreat that year, because that's where I met relationships. So the biggest advice that I can give you is, if you're a new scholar, you think it's about the content and the papers. It's not. You go to the sessions, and in the time before and the time after, and if a paper that you have listened to or you've gone to because you think it might align with something you're interested in, you go up and you talk to the speaker after. You sit in and hear papers that maybe are good or maybe aren't good, or maybe you thought were interesting or not, and they spark ideas that could lead you to go up and talk to people and have conversations. AOM is an opportunity to build relationships that allow you to reach out and say, hey, would you give me feedback on this, or would you be interested in working on this? So it's all about the relationships, and yeah, focus on building those.
Yeah, just to add one point to Stacy's point, it's okay to go reach out to people. You may think, oh, this person is a big shot because I've read 10 of their papers and I've sort of, it seems like a big shot. You go there, appreciate, I love this paper, I'll discuss more, or just even thank you. There's no person who is so self-secure that would not appreciate an extra point of appreciation. Okay, Stoic Dan, please go ahead.
Yes, thank you for recording this session. I look forward to follow-up email to see the recording. And also, if you could, if someone could copy the chat text, it's something I've been not able to see since I'm traveling now. If that could be sent after the meeting with the recording, that would be much appreciated.
Okay, we'll try to do that. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Tian?
Yeah, may I ask a question, please? I saw I saw your shared screen of the program, and it was the same as I was informed of about my symposiums, but I just now logged in the AOM website, and I noticed on their website, on the AOM website, that one of my symposia has been rescheduled, and also for a different room. So I just wonder which program is the most updated.
Yeah, the website is more updated. That was a draft schedule from about a month ago. They sent to me for my comments, but 98% it would be correct. So that's why I wanted to share, more or less.
Okay. So the
Just go
website,
with the website is right. That's how they will schedule it, rooms and all that stuff. Thanks for asking that. Yeah, the priority is online. Website will be very up to date. You'll very soon receive that link where you can sort of look at the whole program and make your own custom program.
And the AOM hasn't posted the entire program yet.
Not yet.
Mm.
Not yet. They should be sending sometime soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so we're coming towards the end of 90 minutes. They've passed. Hopefully everybody's sort of feeling warm inside. You found a family if you're new. And we are very glad to have expansion of family. Really amazing. And I was saying right in the beginning, because of this year in Copenhagen and some of our efforts from Pyle and I and the community coach scholar, we have many more papers from India. In fact, 31 papers from India and 24 from US and that's from other countries. So it'll be a nice long Indian contingent and but you will find also people from other countries who would be, doing interesting work. So welcome to a Big Ten family and yet very warm. So thank you all very much for joining. And
thank you,
wishing you, looking forward to seeing you. Any question, just let me know. And if you have any suggestion, any volunteer wants to create a sort of a spreadsheet or some Google Doc about sort of who's coming when and who's staying where, you can do that. I mean, we can do that. Soumya and Vineet and somebody, why am I picking Vineet and Soumya? Brenda, what you be willing to do? I'm picking on PhD students. Okay, all right. Anyway, we'll just so glad to have you, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye, dear.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Bye.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. So thank you, Charlie, for stepping in. You're the, I think that was very helpful. I think just having somebody like that. Thank you, Sajda. Yeah. So having somebody like you to be there and guiding there. So I think your session is towards Tuesday or later, right? Or whenever your sessions are. So you can just use some of the time to help people with all this logistic. So I'll be there on 21st, and if you're around, I'll just reach out to let you know, and maybe we can have a lunch meeting one of these days. We can go to Bella Center together, talk to AOM people, see what's where, kind of thing. Basic question. Yeah, you're on mute. Please unmute yourself.
I actually have never been in Bella Center.
Yeah, probably no reason to go, right?
No reason to go. And the woman, I didn't get her name, who she was Anita Banerjee.
Arindita, yeah.
Do you know her email address?
I think she had it somewhere.
Because she asked me, she gave me a street name and asked if it was close to Bella Center, and it's not. But I can send her information. I tried to send something back before the session ended, and I don't know that she got it. But anyway,
I'm just looking, scrolling back. She's happy to volunteer. Sunny said happy to volunteer. Nelson said happy to volunteer. But I don't see.
Yeah, I'm happy to volunteer. I didn't know what volunteering was. I thought.
I mean, there'll always be some practical questions,
Well,
right? I lost this. I lost my charger.
Well, I'm here, and you'll get my cell phone, and I'm happy to help out. But if you can if you have easy access to her email,
I can send you that. Somehow, yeah. I don't see her here.
Oh, okay. I posted mine. She can write me, but for instance, she's out on the other line in Amma. So she has to basically go into town and come out again, and it's a half an hour commute.
Okay. That's okay. She'll figure out. Now she knows that she has to research the lines. It's not like you walk into it. So, and that's
and there's no. I don't know of any cross, right? They're both these parallel lines out towards Sweden. There's no cross bus thing.
Oh,
You have
so
to
you have
go
to go in
in and go out
like
again. But
like a pizza slice thingy.
there
Okay.
you go.
Yeah. What? How do I download this? There's somewhere downloading. Right? There was. They are downloading. Ah, the whole script. What could I download? Let's see.
Oh, I have no idea how to do that.
No, I know somehow. Anyhow, I'll see the script once it's saving is done.
Okay. Well,
okay, I'll stop the recording and then otherwise